everybody, it's Robin from Talks from the Heart. We're back. Olivia's driving and I'm holding the camera. We forgot to film the book review, so we decided to do it while we were driving to the airport. Multitasking.
Yeah.
Okay, so Olivia's going to start out. I'm just going to do a preface. The book is called The Midnight Library, and I actually forgot the author name. Do you remember?
It's Matt Herrick.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So we both read the book. I read it a couple of weeks ago and finished it. And Olivia just read it like in 2 days and she finished it. We had a really beautiful discussion last night. And I will say it's one of the better books that I've ever read. For me. Now, Olivia doesn't... I'm trying to get... Here we go. There we go. Olivia doesn't necessarily agree. So I'm going to let Olivia, who is very articulate, and she also remembers a lot of details about Nora, the main character. So do you want me to start or you want to start?
You start.
Okay, so Nora is the main character and she kind of has a little life crisis where she considers ending her life. I will tell you if that's a trigger for somebody. It's not very graphic. They don't go into details about that. And as she starts to like advance past this earth, she stopped.
In like a purgatory.
Well, purgatory, I think, is...
It's just...
a holding pattern.
Yeah.
So, and it's in her particular middle area. I'm going to call it middle area, because I think purgatory
Middle area sounds like a crotch. What are you doing?
Her no-no square. Okay, and well, purgatory to me means like that it's like that it's like a bad place where you pay for your sins.
Purgatory is neutral. I think
it's in her neutral area, which also sounds like a no-no square. Okay, in her purgatory, it's a library. And she is allowed to experience alternative lives if her choices had been different. And okay, Olivia, your turn.
Is this popcorn reading?
No. We could start it.
Okay, yeah.
Popcorn reading.
Basically, she dies. She doesn't go to heaven. She doesn't go anywhere. She is in this library, and it kind of touches a little bit on like different universes. Like think Marvel universe, and the best similarity that I can think of is it had...
Wait, don't give away too much, because you don't want to make it where they don't want to read it.
Oh, well, yeah.
So you have to be super careful when you do book reviews.
Thank you for interrupting me. That was really helpful. Just think of everything, everywhere, all at once. Like that same concept.
Yeah.
So she gets to now try on different lives. So are we doing spoilers or not, though?
No, don't do any spoilers.
Oh.
We're just giving a synopsis of the book, which is kind of like an overview of it.
We're doing a 10-minute synopsis of this book. I will say, though, it was quick. I finished it in 2 days. I was trying to finish it in 2 days because I didn't want to take it home, and I was leaving soon. So it was super quick to get through. The pace was really nice.
What did you call it last night? It was a very sweet book. Like it, you did use that word.
Did I?
Yes, you did. And it was a very easy read.
Super easy read. I feel like I would have recommended it to like a 14-year-old and like an 80-year-old in between. Everything in between. Like it's good for all age groups. Feel good story. And it's not that complicated. It got pretty cheesy towards the end where I was like, all right, let's get it going.
Oh, but we will say the ending is not it's not a cookie cutter ending. It's, I should take these off. Oh God, I look rough. It's not a cookie cutter ending where you're like,
oh my God, really? Wow.
Oh yeah, happened. Of course. For her, it happened like that. It's not a cookie cutter ending, and so it was really fun. And then can I talk about the deja vu thing?
Well, I think you're gonna spoil it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's parts in it that make you go, oh, wow, like that. Like if I chose a different... Why are you making fun of me? She has made fun of me for the past 24 hours. Her and my son, they're like, you're crazy. I'm like, well, I know that. Okay. What was I saying?
You were about to spoil...
No, okay, don't say it. But there's parts in it where you're like, oh, wow. And then you start thinking about your own life, and you start thinking about, if I had made choices differently, how would that have gone? I'm not very good at book reviews, you guys, because I'm just like, yeah, that thing with that person with character B and A, you know, but she remembered a lot of stuff. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I think I would, it's like a palate cleanser book, in my opinion.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, the last 2 books I read were like, the last one was 700, and then the second to last one was 500 pages long, and I was like, oh my gosh, they were long books with like what I would call like complicated like stories to follow, which are always good and super rewarding, and I was able to finish those, and I just needed something else to read, and this book was pretty easy. It was like just buttered toast, you know?
Buttered toast, bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't read books that are 700 pages. I don't have the attention span. So for me, it took me 2 weeks because I'm a slow reader. We talked about that too, how we are the readers that read every single word.
Yeah, I consider myself a super slow reader too.
Yeah.
And the only way I can be an adult and read adult books with like chapters and no pictures is if I incorporate an audiobook in some way. And I know this, like, some people might be like, it's not really reading, but I'll listen to the audiobook and then I'll read the actual book.
Along with it, you said.
Along with it, because, and I'll just read on like 2 times speed, because audiobooks have like voice actors that are really entertaining and like help you visualize things just with their intonations. And also, like, my brain just like floats off all the time if I was just reading without an audiobook. And so I don't do it all the time, but I incorporate it when I need to, when I'm feeling like really distracted. And like I can't like look at a page and like not like fidget. The audiobook kind of like helps me just like focus and like keep a steady pace of the book. So that's the only reason I was able to finish it in 2 days. And then I listened to it, and then I read it, and so I just did all 3.
Okay, so my first reaction when she told me that that's how she reads was that's not really reading.
Why is the camera on me?
Because you're the star.
Oh.
I'm not doing a very good job. I hope they're not getting sick. Look at the storm clouds, you guys. We're having rain and storms. But I can't do this.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Put your arm out there.
But oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. Bump. My first reaction when she told me that that's what she read, I'm like, that's not really reading a book. And she got all buttered. And then I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to try it.
Did you try it?
No, what I'm going to do is try it on one of these fantasy books you and Sarah read and Becca reads that I can't understand.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, it's just like just like a flavor of reading.
You guys let us know down below, because Olivia's watching the comments too. Let us know down below how you guys read or how you prefer, because honestly, I still believe that if you do an audiobook, you're not really reading it. You are consuming it though. So how could you argue that? Because you're still consuming the book.
I think when people say I read a book and like they really mean that they listen to an audiobook, I think the vernacular is just a little bit easier. Like nobody wants to say I listened to an audiobook, because it doesn't roll off the tongue like, oh yeah, I read that book.
Right.
Or whatever.
True that.
It's the same thing. And
bumps.
however you decide to do it is literally totally okay.
Okay. I don't have my
doesn't
glasses
matter.
on, so I can't see what's happening. All I can do is feel there's lots of bumps.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give this book an 8.5 stars for interesting concept, creativity, and an easy read. Olivia, what do you give it?
I guess if we're doing halves, I would do 7.
Okay.
I would do 7.
7? Okay.
I don't think I could ever, like, if I finished the book, I couldn't ever rate it below, like, a 5. because I'm like, I always think to myself, well, I couldn't have written that book.
No.
Like, what am I gonna do? Like, rate it a 1?
No.
No, it was good. It wasn't my favorite book of all time.
No, mine either, but it was very creative, an easy read, super uplifting. I didn't think there was anything in there that was like, ugh, yucky, I don't want to read about that. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, and very descriptive, but didn't take 8 pages to describe a blue sky with 1 cloud. I can't stand those books where it takes 8 pages to describe a sky with a cloud, 1 cloud, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm over it.
Yeah.
So, all right, Olivia's headed home. We're gonna miss her.
All right.
Did you know there's people that said we're gonna miss Olivia?
That's so sweet.
Very, very sweet. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. I will put pictures of the book here at the end so you know what it looks like. Go look it up, and if you have Amazon, you can actually, I think you can download a sample, but I'm not sure.
Or go to your library.
Oh yeah,
Don't go to Amazon if you can help.
yeah, go to Amazon, support Amazon. Go to your library. If they don't have it, they'll take requests. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Give me a bumpy thumbs up, subscribe. I don't even know which way I'm going, and always enjoy today. Bye everybody.
Bye.